Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack bringing you more live tournament action in ALT-Jun 2011. We are super excited for this matchup right now. This is Game 6 in a best of 7, where Enzymes taking on Microstar. Lots and lots of fireworks between these players. Enzymes rather taking the first 3 games down very convincingly with some very brutal harassment and stuff like that. It was really tons of fun to see. And but Microstar saying to himself, and said in all caps, "I'm going to win this next game," and he did, and is trying to stay on this rush. He did take the last 2 games, so putting himself pretty close to his opponent. He still, however, cannot lose one game. One game to Enzymes, and that is it. Enzymes will be our first place winner in this tournament, the gold winner. And Microstar will have to settle for second place, which does still earn him money. That is $30 for him, and first place would be taking $50 and a custom knife. Tons of fun to watch. Enzymes here are going to be scooting out. Where is he going with this overlord? Oh, he's going to be looking over his expansion. My bad. Alright, there's the scouting overlord. Sees that there's nothing here at this base and headed straight down to this position. Right away, Microstar going to be doing a standard wall-in, it appears. So nothing kooky yet. Boy, look at Microstar's APM. Now he is spamming like crazy. He's looking like a different player than what we saw earlier in this matchup. I mean, in the first couple games, it just didn't seem like him. It just seemed like, his APM wasn't where it needed to be. The micro wasn't what we've come to expect from him. He really does have very good micro, and just making some mistakes that, I don't know, they just didn't fit. And so, but he's made some changes. It looks like he has got a hold of himself in this matchup, is on some sort of crazy rush, and that is exactly what we want to see. Good for him. High five to Microstar. So we do have looks like a wall-in about to be completed any moment here. There it goes. Cybernetic score is down. Units tab shows Microstar off to a pretty good start here. But look at this, we did have a fast expand by Enzymes. Just now getting the spawning pool. Microstar is aware of all this. He is scouting all of this right now. So in pretty decent position. We'll see what his reaction is going to be. Gas up for Enzymes, getting saturated immediately. And we do have this scouting drone here. Going to be taking a gas. That can always be frustrating. Microstar will be dealing with that here shortly, I assume. Ooh, look at this. A forge going to be going down. Nope. Cancels that. He is going to expand. Look at this. Microstar going to be going for an expansion. Probably as a result of Enzymes taking this gas. And warp gate technology finally on the way. Excuse me. Got to get some Sprite in me. That stuff is tasty and good for you. Always keep a Sprite around when you've got a little bit of a sore throat. There is a zealot hacking away happily at this extractor. He is not happy because extractors do not fight back. Gateway's going down. Oh, now we have a forge on the way. But this expansion, more than 50% completed right now for Microstar. The expansion, however, for Enzymes is up and running. Starting to be saturated. We do have a spine crawler and some creep spread going right now for Enzymes. Zergling speed on the way as well, and he has stopped mining gas from this location here for just a little while. He got just enough gas to get that upgrade and is stopping for now, going straight back to the mineral line. Always fun to see players making that switch. It can be very effective to control your economy that way, especially as a Zerg player, because a lot of builds, they require gas at certain times instead of, a consistent production of gas like what you have to have for a Protoss. I mean, you just essentially after the 5-minute mark, if you're not mining gas on at least one gas, then you're going to be in big trouble. And so let's see, Microstar going to be building some more. Oh, you got photon cannon on the low ground. going straight for weapons level 1. Warping in some units here. He's going to be building up a pretty decent sized army. He's got a couple of sentries. Going to be getting their energy built up. It's always good to get those sentries in fast so that they can build up to maximum energy when you need it. The more energy, the more better. That is my saying. I do play Protoss myself. Here comes some Zerglings. Gonna poke around here, see what they can see. Pretty good choke management here. It's going to be hard for them to get past this army without them being able to force field this little choke here. So they really won't be able to get into the mineral line. It looks like Microstar going to be moving out to try and clean these guys up. Enzymes getting caught just a little off guard. A little slower reaction time than we are used to. And backing out immediately though. These stalkers looks like they, nope, I'm not going to chase that guy down. But moving out across the map here. Pretty decent creep spread right now. Microstar going to be sniping a couple of these creep tumors, it appears. More spine crawlers on the way. Boy, that's a lot of spine crawlers. And these rocks are not down yet. Microstar going to be backing out now. He knows that by this point his opponent will have built up a significant amount of defense to defend. So pushing in there at this point, probably not a good idea. However, it looks like he will be sending a single stalker here to the center of the map to make sure, keep tabs on things that are coming his way, like all these Zerglings, which he is scouting and backing out immediately. They are going to be going up here to see if there are any funny expansions. Nope, maybe not. Here they come, scooting into the main. Not going to do anything. They see how big this army is, what good position they have with this choke, and back out immediately. And Microstar shooting out here to try and pick them off, doing a pretty good job taking out a couple there. Units lost tab shows pretty even exchange. We're only 100 minerals off, so not really that much yet. We're turning into a pretty decent macro game, and a little bit of back and forth kind of mind game going on between these two players. So that's kind of fun to see. Production tab, we do have another hatchery on the way. Where is that? There it is right there in the main. We do have this lair up. And look at this. Microstar going to be going for the gold. Haha, in more than one way. Going for a gold expansion as well as the gold medal in this tournament, which would be well deserved. He's got really a lot of work to do to win this. 2 more games to win in a row, which, as you all know, can be very, very difficult. And I did say earlier that he was a master level player, and I misspoke. Actually, Microstar is a high diamond. He is ranked 4th in the Diamond League. And Enzymes is a master level player. And I believe I think he was right around 26 or so in master, so he is really dang good. Or if not, he was at least in the top 50. But maybe we'll check that between this and the next match, if we do go to a next match, that is, to make sure we know exactly what rank he is. That could be kind of fun to know. So if you don't know, check the next video, and we'll try and have that out for you guys that are watching this on YouTube. We do have missile attack level 1. It looks like Enzymes is going to be sticking with Roach play, and look at this, we do have some mutas cruising across the field here. This is spotted by this warp prism, who's getting caught out of position and going down immediately. Microstar knows exactly what he has to do to defend this. I am sure he will not be producing tons more zealots. Look at this, these changelings just scooting by everything. This Colossus saying, man, I'm going to be useless here for a little while yet. Down goes the gold, and Enzyme's going to be taking this back expansion here. It is a little easier to defend. Here comes a little bit of fireworks in the center. And look at this, Microstar's army getting caught a little bit out of position. He is going to go straight into his opponent's base. So we're kind of in a base trade situation here for just a little while. And the harassment is continuing here at the natural. And Enzymes, or Microstar, going to be sticking with this. He looks like he's going to go take out that expansion while he's trying to defend this, losing quite a few probes. 22 workers killed by Enzymes right now. Brutal, brutal, brutal. That means the economy for Microstar is not doing good. Units tab shows that he is down to 41 probes. At least he had a probe advantage there for a while. That's pretty useful. Now let's take a look. This going down immediately. And now the real fireworks are about to begin, as it appears Microstar is going to be moving into position. And look at this! These spine crawlers trying to get into position. Oh my goodness, Microstar backing out. I'm not entirely sure why. I think this was a good opportunity to catch those spine crawlers out of position, do a lot of damage there, but he is definitely going to be backing out. Kind of a strange move, I think. I didn't expect that. Look at this. These guys not even worrying about this zealot there. Just going to be cruising down here, going to try and do as much damage as they possibly can. Wow, Microstar doing a lot of damage here. Very, very well done. Units lost tab is going to show that the exchange is, however, fairly even, probably due to all of those probes that he lost. And look at this, that is a lot of Mutalisks moving out here. Going to be extremely difficult to deal with. Microstar now supply block. These guys are sniping these pylons. Not a fun situation. They are at +1 attack right now, doing a lot of damage. Microstar going with what looks like a base trade, using his blink stalkers here to try and defend this at the same time. So not a bad play there, but moving across the field with the rest of his army, taking this forward position, probably to, oh my goodness, but getting caught out of position. Now these Mutalisks going to lay waste to these very, very expensive Colossus. Oh, this is not fun. And down go all of the Colossus. Microstar now in quite a bit of trouble. Units lost. Brutal, brutal, brutal exchange there for Microstar, getting that army out of position. It probably would have been better if he was in here doing some serious damage before these Mutalisks got hold of him. Now they're going to be coming in and harassing the gold. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, they're going to be scooting on by here. Nope, back to the gold. Yeah, we need to see some serious blink action here. There goes the blink, trying to take these guys out as fast as possible. Units tab showing that he is at a probe disadvantage right now and is staying on top of trying to get as many out as he possibly can right now. And look at this, he is feeling like he has to move out across the map, feeling this match starting to kind of slip away from him. Going to try and make something happen. This is going to be spotted by this creep here, however. Look at this, he is splitting his army. Enzymes not overreacting to that, not going to be moving his whole army, but however, he is out of position enough where it looks like this hatchery is going to go down. Here come the reinforcements from Enzymes. Good blink there, getting those guys out of the way, blinking more out of the way. Down goes that expansion. And here comes the cleanup crew, it looks like. Having to bring those Mutalisks back. Look at this, even more stalkers coming right now. These stalkers faring pretty well. Blinking back here towards the reinforcements. Very, very good play there by Microstar. Putting the pressure on Enzymes, and look at that, man. He has put Enzymes back on his back here for just a little while. Enzymes now behind and the resources lost. And it looks like he's going to be moving out. Definitely going to be able to deny this gold. I would expect to see him move in there any moment. But here comes Enzymes going to be moving out. But this army just way too big for Microstar, and this blink working out very, very well, doing a lot of damage. Going to force the cancel on this hatchery, I assume. Yes, he does. The trouble is that is a lot of spine crawlers, and those defenses are going to be difficult to break. Let's see what he's got coming for that. He's got these more charge lots on the way. We do have weapons level 3 just about completed, and armor level 2 completed. Well, not completed, a quarter of the way done. And so Microstar getting himself back into a really pretty decent position. He is up 1 base to his opponent. His main, however, is just about mined out. Let's take a look at the main here. Same deal for Enzymes. He is going to be mined out here very, very shortly. checking around here, does not see anything, doesn't want to take the time to go up on that high ground. I do not blame him. Let's see what he's going to be doing here. Look at these guys dancing around in the corner while Enzymes moving out across the map. Oh my goodness! So we are going to see these guys get totally blasted away. Is hatchery going to stay alive here for a little bit? Microstar feels like he needs to come back and defend this. I don't blame him. It will depend on how long it takes these roaches to get in position to do enough damage. What are they doing? Taking out a couple pylons. The pylons are going to be helpful, but Microstar has built plenty. He is still not even close to supply blocked. Pretty decent blink micro there. He's doing pretty good. It looks like he might be able to clean up this roach army. These roaches on +2 attack, however, do a lot of damage to those stalkers. Reinforcing zealots here from the side. Looks like Microstar going to be in okay position to clean this up. Ooh, and Burrow being used from Enzymes going to be putting those guys in the ground. We need to gain some vision of that for Microstar. And that would be helpful. He is having to stick to this heavy blink stalker play, though. Colossus is going to be helpful. He does have one more Colossus finally back in the mix. These roaches all healed up now. Feeling good, fit for battle. And this Colossus being very effective there. Blinking out to take out some of those stragglers. Going to be chasing this army down. And Enzymes may be in a little bit of trouble here. As long as Microstar can reinforce this army, well, it looks like he doesn't feel like he can, so we will be backing out here for just a little while. Wants to build his force up. Do not blame him there. His opponent still on 3 base. He has taken a 4th expansion of his own. Looks like he's got some static defense up here. Microstar's doing very well to keep himself in this matchup. Yeah, I see BR Des wants to know who everybody is cheering for out there on the live stream. I would love to see as well. Let's get some action going for these players. I mean, got to give it up for Microstar. This guy is doing a great job making a comeback in this matchup, being down 3-0 for a while there. That is never a fun situation. Ice Cold saying he is going for Enzyme. Shikoi say he's going for Enzyme as well. Microstar probably has got some good fans as well. They just do not probably have their account set up, signed up for Justin.tv. When you aren't signed up, one of those Colossus getting sniped. Oh, Enzymes GGing out of that after that exchange. His whole army was gone. He was down to 88 supply. Do not blame him there. Brutal battle. Well done by Microstar. We are now 3-3 going into Game 7. I cannot believe it. I'm so stinking excited for this, man. This is just awesome. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. Thank you guys for playing in this matchup. Don't alt-tab. Always alt StarCraft. We'll see you guys then.